Alright, so welcome. Today we are eating pork tenderloin. Check this out, baby. Look how beautiful this is. Huh? Is that gorgeous? Get a close up of this. Here. Look at that. Today on Chef Alex.
Green.
Hi. I'm Chef Alex. And we're back. Today we're going to make pork tenderloin. So, in another video you see me counting store-bought seasonings. Today we're going to make our own. Okay? Now, a basic rule of thumb for any seasoning mix that you're going to start with: salt, pepper, onion, garlic, parsley. In everything, pretty much. Okay? Now, if you're going to go Greek, Caribbean, well, in that case, we're going to go with oregano. Alright? If you're going to go Middle Eastern, you're going to go with some sumac. So, it all varies. But the basics: salt and pepper, just about everything. Parsley, just about everything. Onion and garlic, just about everything. Okay? So, as a basic rule of thumb, these general are a good basic home seasoning for you to do at home. So check this out. We're going to use our magic measuring spoon here. Okay? This is not the little slot that comes with the little ring and the BS. We don't need that kind of shit at restaurants. Okay? See this? This is what we get, because this is what is an abundance in the restaurant. So you grab one of these, use them for tasting, use them for measuring, for stir, whatever you need them for. Okay? This, not that. So don't let them lie to you on TV. Say, oh, you need a measuring spoon and you need a... That's BS. Okay? So now let's do this. We're gonna go easy. Alright? 2. Watch how easy this is. Okay? Two. Watch how easy this is. It's okay. It's alright. 2. Oregano. 2. Look how hard this is, okay? This is what I'm trying to tell you. We don't, all that stuff that you see on TV, and all, we don't do that. It's kind of wasting time. And 2. 2 for everybody, okay? See how easy that was? Look at that. Nice seasoning mix. Now, you're going to put it in a Ziploc. In a restaurant, we put it in a sheet pan, but a Ziploc is better. So you dump all that in a Ziploc. Now, this is the juice of 2 lemons, okay? Dump that in there. And now you take your tenderloin, which comes like this, by the way, from the market. Put them in your Ziplocs. Your Ziploc. And let me slide some of these out of here so you can see. It also prolongs the video for a few seconds. So essentially what you're doing is you're rubbing this in really well, giving it a good massage. Now if you see that it's feeling like it's going to pop, come over here to the edge, take out some air, reseat it, and go to town. You want to really rub this good for a minute or two. This will really get it started. And then this needs to marinate in the refrigerator at least 4 hours. At least. This is a tenderloin. You're not going to roast it through. You're not going to expect the marinade to penetrate all the way through. So this is more of a superficial. So the longer it stays on it in the marinating process, the better off it'll be. Okay? It's not like you're going to make another marinade and throw it on the meat later. No. Once this is done, it rests, and then you slice it. And then you can serve it with other sauces. Okay? So you massage this really well. Pinch it, get it in there. Alright, so as you can see, now we take our Ziploc and we put it in the refrigerator overnight. Alright, so we'll come back in 24 hours. Alright, so time, it has now been 24 hours and we have let the pork sit in the marinade. Okay? So this is the pork, came straight out of the Ziploc. And we're going to sear it, and you're going to preheat your oven to 500 degrees, okay? Why 500 degrees? Well, because this is a very fast roast. This isn't something you're going to roast for the next 3 hours, okay? So this is going to go really quick. So the first thing we do is we sear the meat, all right? Take a little bit of oil, put it in the pan. So they say that you shouldn't put the meat in a cold pan, right? Okay. So let me explain how this is going to work. If I were to move this around and start, playing with it, the temperature would drop in the pan, okay? And what would happen is it would start to steam. But it's staying put. It's not moving. So what's happening? It's starting to sear, as you can hear right now. There is no water coming out. It's just straight oil. So this is another option, right? Don't move it. Don't touch it. And this doesn't take very long. This takes a couple minutes. This doesn't take very long. So while your oven is preheating, you can have this searing, which is what I'm doing right now. The oven is preheating to 500. At the same time, I am browning as much of the sides that I can on these tenderloins. And they won't take long cooking because they're very small. The meat is fibrous, so if you cook it a very long time, what will happen is it'll become tough. And then for it to loosen up again, it has to get back up to 200 degrees. Once it's back up there, then it'll start to fall apart again. But to get there, it'll take 3 hours, 4 hours. So, in the meantime, let me tell you about the pan. So this is the pan that I'm going to use to bake it in. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to put a nice piece of foil on it. And I don't recommend that you put any spray on this because at 500 degrees it'll degrade the spray. I don't recommend any oils or anything. Just whatever's on the tenderloin itself will be plenty, and it won't stick. And all you want to do is just one layer on a nice clean pan. And this is so that essentially you can take out this and you don't have those grease stains that they get when they get older. It'll be nice, So this is just about ready to flip. Oh yeah. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Get a nice crust on it. And then it goes in the oven. And then once we're done, we'll slice it up. Now, side dishes for this. Obviously potatoes will go nice, but Brussels sprouts, extra nice. Sauteed and a little butter. We'll make those in another video so you can see what I mean. But essentially a green vegetable like a broccoli or or a leafy green like mustard green or something, those would be good. Nice strong flavors. I wish you had smell-o-vision, because this is amazing. And this side should be just about done now too. See, this wouldn't take too long. Yep, that's perfect. See? Show you. It's gorgeous. Got a little char on it. Now this is going straight into the oven. Now this is going to go straight into the oven at 500 degrees for 20 minutes. No more than 20 minutes. At the end of the 20 minutes, you're going to take it out. You're going to let it sit for 15 minutes. Okay? So, alright. We'll be back in 20 minutes. Alright. So, it's been 20 minutes. Our tenderloins have been in the 500 degree oven. And let's take them out and see what they look like. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. You see, it doesn't stick at all. Here we're just going to slice it. Now, this cooked in this oven. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. Now, this cooked in this oven for 20 minutes, okay? This is very small tenderloin. So, my advice is to have a meat thermometer or a probe that you can put in here. This is done at 138 degrees. Okay? So, the reason why they tell you, no, you should have pork at 130 degrees is trichinosis, which doesn't exist anymore. But 138 degrees is medium rare. Okay? And with this, you don't really have to worry about it too much. As long as you don't leave it in the oven to dry, this is perfectly fine. Now, you come closer, you can see. See how pretty? Nice. nice and juicy. And you get a little bit of the crust. The seasoning, very nice. So this is our pork tenderloin using our homemade seasoning, the 222 method. Okay. As you can see, it's very, very simple. And round it off with 2 lemons. Remember, learn to cook and you'll eat better for the rest of your life.